Hello and welcome to Teenz Time. Teenz Time is aimed at enhancing educational and moral values as well as tackling teenage-related issues. Today we will be looking at social vices, and as usual I am Ijoma Idika Chima. The increased rate of social vices can be attributed to a negative value system. While teenagers at Teenz Global Schools will be telling us a lot about social vices and ways to avoid them. Keep watching.
Social vices are immoral, degrading, illegal, unhealthy, and even all sorts of negative acts that are perilous and can affect an individual and the society either emotionally, physically, mentally, and even socially.
Social vices. These are any immoral or legal activities which do not conform with the society's core values.
Social vices. These are immoral acts, criminal acts, bad behavior that affects an individual and the society.
Social vices are acts and conditions that violate the society norms and values.
Social vices are activities of the youth which are considered degrading to the society. These are also actions and acts of the public which are considered immoral, sinful, and are negative to the environment. Forms of social vices I know can be armed robbery and theft, prostitution, gambling, and cultism. Fighting,
drug abuse, stealing, and so on.
Cultism, corruption, exam malpractice,
stealing, raping, drug abuse, prostitution, and so on.
Some teenagers get involved in social vices because they might not have a vision, they might not know what they want to do, they might be influenced by bad friends or anybody which will not direct them in the correct path.
Some teenagers get into social vices due to their peer pressure. They get pressurized by their friends. They want to belong. They just want to be there with their friends. They want to act as if they are among.
Teenagers get involved in social vices because of poverty and insecurity.
Some of them are insecure because of poverty and indiscipline from home.
It affects teenagers psychologically. For example, when a teenager tends to take hard drugs, it affects the emotional part of the teenager, it affects the teenager physically. And when a teenager tends to smoke, he or she, the lungs will be burned, which will lead to early death.
The effect of social vices on teenagers is that it takes away their good personality. If you're a person of good virtue, when you start acting in such immoral ways, it takes away your good name and gives you a bad image.
To affect their lifestyle, their character, their education, and their health.
It can affect a teenager very well because if he or she is being caught, he will go to jail, and that will deprive him of his fundamental rights, like right to education and liberty or freedom.
My advice to teenagers is that they should avoid bad companies because bad company corrupt good manners.
They should have the fear of God, because if they have the fear of God, they'll not be thinking about negative things that come to their way.
They should have the ability to say no. They shouldn't just follow whatever they see or whatever anyone tells them. They should know what they want to do, when they want to do it, and how they should do it.
My advice to teenagers is that they should have a goal plan, a vision for themselves so that they can work to that vision and achieve whatever they want in life.
Assertiveness, the ability to say no. If a teenager is able to say no to bad things or negative things, he or she can detect the positive things in his life.
We've heard all that the teenagers have said. Now, social vices is capable of ruining the lives of young people, threatening peace in our society, and also destroying the development of a nation. Also, I would advise that as teenagers, you say no to those vices. And that's the message from Teenz Global Schools. It's still your Teenz Time segment on Saturday Treat. Over now to Onyedia.